Alright, so I've set up a decent perimeter of magnum torches now. As you can see, it seems to have pretty much tamped down all the spawns outside, as well as probably some of the random spawns inside. I think the spawners can still spawn stuff, because magnum torches I don't believe are supposed to affect spawners, but maybe they affect vanilla spawners, because they got awfully quiet once I put them all down as far as inside the structure here. But as you can see, nothing really seems to be spawning, at least in visual range. You can see some of my magnum torches out there. So yeah, we are looking good. I think this fortress is secure. So the last thing that we need to do while we're down here is set up our base of operations. And this is going to be the base that we're going to use to teleport in and out, as well as basically our starting point for getting our actual spatial pylon build together. So let's just clear out a little space here. And as you can see there, while we're here, one of the things you're going to see in the landscape are these checkerboard patterns, or I guess polka dot, checkerboard, I'm not sure, of just holes. And you'll also see over here deep rents in the land. Got to be careful with these, because if you fall down and you don't happen to have a pickaxe or something on you, it can be a little interesting getting out of them, especially while you're under attack by a lot of mobs. That happened to me in Journey to the Core, so that's why I mention it. I don't know what I was thinking coming out without a pickaxe on me, but there you go. Alright, so I want to make sure that this is far enough back. Where was I clearing my spot? Probably right here? Probably right here, actually. Oh. A little overkill just so I could have a little light, but that was the first thing I grabbed. As you can see, gonna have to make sure that I light up this area a little better when I'm doing my build. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that yet. I may just build quickly and then top each one with a magnum torch or something in order to keep enough light going, but yeah, that is how we're going to do it. So anyway, this is the spot where I'm going to build a small little building. It's going to be my outpost. You need to make sure that it's out of line. Or actually, this will be far enough away here, because as long as it's not going to be inside the tower boundary where I'm going to be placing my spatial pylons to capture it. So yeah, I'm just going to time-lapse this build. It shouldn't be anything special, just basically a square building, maybe with a little bit of a decorative roof. I actually didn't plan this out, so you're going to see a little bit of freeform. Figure I'm going to do it mostly in Futura blocks and granite. So, and of course, enlightened clear glass, because I need something to light it all up. So, yeah, enjoy the build. Alright, so this certainly qualifies as one of the weirder things I've ever built, but I think it worked. Alright, well there's obviously a hole in my torch regimen here. Where's my torches? We'll just... wherever that came from, that probably reaches it. Wherever that Where did that come from? Oh, I wonder if it managed to spawn right in there. Alright, let's throw another one down here. Anybody else? Nope. Alright. Anyway, so definitely one of the weirder buildings I've ever made, but it kind of works. Not really, but okay. I just need something that's going to work. So, now what we need to do is set this base up for being an actual base. Oh, if we turn our lights off, you can see that it's actually nice and cozily lit in here because of the enlightened clear glass. So, yeah, this building's probably going to stand out almost as much as the fortress would if you... Yeah, see? Definitely sticks out. Anyway, so, now we got to get this guy set up for our build. Yes, kitty. Hello. And to do that, the first thing we need to do is get some power in here, if I can hit the right key, which we're going to use a tesseract for. Put some of this other stuff back in here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're going to need a tesseract for getting some power in. We're also going to want this quantum ring stuff, the link chamber, definitely going to want the other half of our entangled singularity, grab our crafting terminal, and the glass cable. Don't know why I had glow panels. Maybe I was going to use those to light up the fortress some more. That's probably what I was going to do. We're going to need all these as well, and and I think, might as well grab the controller, so I'll do that right now. And I think that's everything that I need. I had some more Futura block left. Let's fix something that was annoying me, because I thought I was out of Futura block, so I did this as kind of a stopgap measure. Seriously? Where are you guys coming from? Coming from over here somewhere. I wonder if there's a spawner like right in this corner. That's going to be irritating, but at least they let me know that they're coming. Alright, so first things first, let's get the power set up, which is going to be this tesseract. I'm going to have to take care of him, aren't I? Well, let's just do this real quick. Tesseract and some cable. That should be enough for now. And we're just going to dial this tesseract right into a void system, I believe is my power system. Configuration. Set it to item blocked. Energy fluid blocked. Energy receive only. Good. And then set. So that should bring some power in. Yep. Fills it right up. And then we're going to put our dialing device down. Yeah, I'm going to have to take care of him because he is not going to leave me alone until I put him to bed. Which is weird because it's like a good 2 hours before bedtime for him. But he hears me talking and knows it's bedtime. So there we go. Now we've got this set up. We are ready to go ahead and dial ourselves out and get the rest of our stuff together. So quick break here while I take care of the cat. Sorry about that. I'd kind of hoped that he was just going to sleep on his chair while I did this, but apparently he decided that it was bedtime. Alright, so now that we've got our portal stuff put down, our teleporters put down, let's build this guy. There we go. Actually, let's dial these out. So this is going to be called... There we go. This is our transmitter, so we'll call this deep out. No. Deep dark. It doesn't really matter what it's called because this is what we're dialing out with. Access public, that's fine. And this one we're going to call deep taco. Wow, that sounds like a really, really bad, like, 70s porn. Let's keep it. Deep taco. You're in the... That's one where it starts... That's the one where it starts in the doctor's office, and I'm like, well, we can't find your erogenous stone. Turns out it's deep within your taco. Wow, that's even worse. Sorry. I do apologize for that. Alright, so we should be able to dial... We're not that... That's just going to... Taco base. Don't know why that's called taco base. That should say Isla de Moco. Okay. So that's dialed and ready to go. Now the other thing that we're going to have to do is put our entangled singularity in there. Now this isn't going to turn on right away because we got to power it first, but then it should power okay from the other side. So if we bring this over to here... Oh, is that not going to work? Oh, I was sure that was going to work. Are we... let's check this. I may have to actually move the tesseract physically onto this thing in order for it to work. But let's see. And we just put... let's build that up. This is not going to be where this is going to reside forever. Device offline. Yep, sure enough. Alright, let's just grab this tesseract and see if we can just plop it directly on. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back and get an energy acceptor in order to power this thing. This thing's still set to void system. Energy receive. Could have sworn that was going to work, but it is not. Alright, so I'm going to need some sort of energy acceptor in order to get this thing to power on, but that's fine. Let's try it in the corner here, just in case. Nope, sure enough. Alright. So let me go get an energy acceptor, and I will be right back. Well, at least the teleporter worked okay, and I got my energy acceptor. So we'll just put that right on top of it, and that should power it. There we go. And then it should, yep, connect up. We are part of that thing. Make sure we got, well, of course we're part of it. Alright, so that's good. Now, we should be able to take this off, and it should stay up from the, because it's powered from the other side now. That is excellent. So now I should have access to that giant power array, as well as everything in my ME system, which is exactly what we wanted to have happen. And of course, oh, I was going to say I left my wrench behind, didn't I? I did not. Awesome. So then we'll just clean this up. Okay, and let's move this crafting terminal to a better location, now that we are entangled. Where should we put this guy? Kind of weird having it right in the middle of the floor like this. Let's, let's see. Our fortress is over there, so we'll just put it right over here. Kind of ugly, but I could always come back and make this pretty if I wanted to. We'll just put it there. That way it's not directly in the way to the teleporters. Alrighty. Oh, there we go. So we are basically all set up. The only thing that we have left to do here is to get our controller set up. And once again, we're going to do the uglies. Where is he? I wonder if they're spawning like really low and making their way up. I heard him. Oh well. Until he actually attacks me, I won't worry about it. Alright, so we're going to set up our ME controller one up off the ground and far enough away that I can get to 3 sides. This will work. Boom. Alright, so then we're going to connect him up to our gate. And one more down and over. Oh, that's right. There we go. Let's make that a little bit not as horrible. There we go. Alright, so then... Oh, really? Well, that's not his build. I was told that it would power itself from the other end, but apparently that is not true. Alright, so that may mean I'm going to have to move that whole dense energy thing. Yeah, I must have changed. It's what you get for trusting the wikis that say it only needs the initial power in order to work. Well, that is totally not true. That is a shame. But not surprising that the wiki might have the wrong information on it. So we're just going to have to leave that there. I'm probably going to then have to move that entire energy system over here, but let's hope that I do not have to, because that will be a pain. Well, it's not as big a pain as building all the spatial pylons for this thing, but it's something I was hoping to have to avoid doing. And that's pretty much what we have to do here. I'm really unfortunate that I have to put that energy acceptor in, but let's take a minute to clean up the old inventory. And we're just going to put a bunch of this stuff just right back in there. See, that I'm not going to need. Those I don't need anymore. That's done. That's done. You don't need to see me cleaning up my inventory. I'll just cut to when I'm done. Actually, I'll cut to when I'm back in my base, because we are done here. We are ready to go to the asteroid belt, or at least start doing the stuff that we need to do to get there. So I will meet you back at the base.